This case considered the issue of constructive trusts, and whether or not the solicitors who assisted in the actions of a trustee in retiring and transferring his trusteeship to another sole trustee were responsible for the subsequent breaches of the new trustee in relation to the trust fund. In this case, a man appointed his nephew to be the trustee of his estate after he died. The wife of the man objected to the nephew being the sole trustee of the fund, and the nephew agreed to take his share of the fund and appoint a new trustee to administer the wife's share of the estate. The solicitor of the nephew advised against this course of action, but the nephew decided to go ahead with it anyway and appoint the husband of the woman as the trustee. The nephew believed that the woman's husband would look out for her interests as trustee of the fund. The solicitor for the woman advised the woman that as the sole trustee the husband would have sole control of the funds, and insisted on the woman's acknowledgement that she understood this. The woman acknowledged that she understood this. The husband of the woman was then the trustee and later misappropriated the trust funds to his business and later became bankrupt. The woman then brought an action against the nephew and argued that his appointment of her husband amounted to a breach of his duty and insisted that the appointment of the trustee be declared void. She argued that the nephew and the solicitors were liable for the loss to the trust fund as a result of this breach. The court found the nephew liable, but did not find that the solicitors were liable. However, the woman appealed this decision and sought to make the solicitors liable as constructive trustees. The solicitors objected to this on the basis that they were not aware of any dishonest purpose for which the change of trustee was being undertaken. So the central issue for the court was whether or not the solicitors were liable for the loss of trust funds in the circumstances as constructive trustees. The court ultimately held that